with the Council of Nicaea, its origin and how the translations
the
and
translation,
the scriptures.
they put it into the book.
Look at all the ones they took out.
17, 18, where I wasn't sure whether I believe in God or not, right?
You look at religion, and I don't know about you. I have to say, it's very misogynistic. It is.
Okay.
It's so misogynistic that I even decided. I said, well, what if God is a she?
Hey there, what's up? Before this whole thing was ever started, at first, intentionally, it was not supposed to be a debate, but a testimony video. But it ends up there are people out there that want to have debate. But the good thing is that most of these were civil and very more discussion orientated, which in this case, it is working in our favor. And if you're hungry for more, there is a part 2 coming out. All I'm asking is please subscribe to our channel, like these videos. It gives us a great idea and understanding that this is something you want, so we can start producing more of these, because we have a lot. But we need you guys to please subscribe, like these videos. That will show us that you definitely want to watch this. You're hungry for this, so that we can do it. So please, all we ask is you to subscribe, hit that like button, and enjoy the video.
All right, so I got my sign, got my stick. It's a measuring stick. So.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but I'm in it. All right, Joseph, get out.
Oh, Joseph is gonna be the microphone.
Oh, actually, wait, let me close it. There's a lot of expensive stuff in here. I'm gonna lock it. So this is our parking lot. I think we should start going over there and then work our way over there. Yeah.
Nah, I think we should go like that.
No. All right, Joseph, you're your first interview for now. for
No, I don't, bro. I already know you.
I know. So we're doing a 1 minute or 2 minute like testimonies. So we kind of want to interview people in New York, especially New York City, well, in Queens mostly, and want to get their point of view on how New York and basically how you guys got here within like 1 or 2 minutes. Like, how do you guys feel about New York? Because a lot of people like talk about how bad it is, and they don't really like talking about the good stuff. So that's the whole point of this.
Yeah, well, it's still a nice place, I would imagine. You know, it like with everything, it has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
It used to be a lot better.
It did.
And you know, but it still has its, you know, ups. You know, I guess it depends on where you go and what you're into.
Right.
You know, still one of the best places to be, I would imagine.
It's very diverse.
Yeah, very
diverse.
And that's one of the upsides of it. I still like it. I was born and raised here, so.
How long you been in New York for?
58 years.
58 years.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
I was born in St. John's.
Oh, okay.
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
No,
That's why I asked. I'm like,
a lot.
Okay.
It's been closed. I know Peninsula Hospital.
I was born in Peninsula.
Really?
Yeah. So
it's a rehab center, I think.
Yeah, it's gone. So
yeah, a lot of like so far, what people, New Yorkers are getting upset is that there's a lot of industrial happening now, and they're like, in your opinion, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, to bring in business is essential. You know. But it has to be a medium, you know, between business and, you know, the level of living, you know, for people, for the common folk, if you will. So I guess, you know, if these people come to the table and work it out so that everybody, you know, on both sides will win in a sense, I guess it'll probably pan out. But
I hope so.
You need business to bring in
business.
revenue.
Especially what happened with COVID right now.
Yeah.
A lot of businesses went down.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's insane because, like, I see all these buildings, right? Because it was never, I remember Food Dynasty was to be there.
Yeah, and what was that? I used to work there. I forgot already. The pharmacy.
Oh, that's right.
Driftway.
That pharmacy on the corner, right?
I used to work there too.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, everything is changing now. People are saying like it's like little Manhattan now.
Yeah.
It's a little tiny Manhattan.
But well, you know, everything changes in time. You know.
Right.
So I just hope with the change that, you know, everybody benefits.
Right.
You know,
so like,
that's
what we're doing also is like we want to bring like the word of God in certain.
All right, good seeing you, man.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all
We
right.
want to bring the word of God and everything. So my question is to you. where do you stand on your faith?
I am not religious.
Not religious.
Yeah.
Never was religious.
Yeah. Now, well, yeah, until I went to college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can elaborate a little bit. On
Yeah, that pretty much did it. You know, I took up philosophy and comparative religion, so I learned the academic part
Got it.
about it. So once, you know, a lot of people, not knocking.
No, I know.
A lot of people
I know.
that's in religion, they really don't know the academics of it. You know, they're just going by pretty much what they've been taught and raised with. So once I got on that level, kind of see it from from outside looking in. So, you know, I don't knock it.
No.
I am spiritual though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So.
I believe in, you know, I don't believe this is it. You know, when we leave here, I believe that, you know.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask, because I know a lot of people, like, for me, for instance, like, there was a moment where I was, like, around 17, 18, where I wasn't sure whether I believe in God or not, right? Yeah. And I wasn't sure, like, okay, but if I don't believe in God, am I an atheist? Because that's ultimately end up happening.
Yeah.
But what happened afterwards, I don't think atheists can stay atheists as long as they can.
Well, you gotta understand too, when you get these stigmas and you get these, you know, these titles, you know, that's really all a human being thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's how the system works. That's how human beings conduct their, you know, mindset. You're not believing is really not so much making you an atheist, as opposed to being on paper.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But sometimes you have to walk your own path, right? And you have to find the truth sometime out for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to do it.
I agree in a certain perspective, because like,
I don't believe, outside of, you know, the social, like I said, the social superficiality of things, I don't consider myself an atheist. I'm just somebody who I actually don't believe in the system's way of seeing things, because in order to do so, you have to step outside the box sometimes.
Yeah,
you know, do that.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
I agree. Because like,
you know,
for me, where I was balancing on, because I was like, okay, so because like again, atheist is like a stigma. It's like there's a lot of it, and it's like, and 100% true. Because for me, I was like, that's why I gravitated towards God. For me, it was like, everything has purpose, right?
Yeah.
Everything has purpose, and it's like, all right, so my purpose, like, what is my purpose in all of this? So I try to put everything in perspective, like, you know, I can make my own moral compass. I can be my own person, and just like decide what I am and everything.
Yeah.
But sometimes that doesn't work with other people.
Well,
you know?
see, that's the thing. That's just the thing. You're one of those people. I'm one of those people who's able to maybe, you know, step outside of things.
Yeah.
Like if we all three of us was born on an island,
Right.
in the middle of the Pacific, right?
Right.
And we had no kind of contact with civilization. How would we see God then?
That's true.
What we know about atheism? What we know about Catholicism?
That's
I mean, you know.
That's true.
So everything is systemic. A lot of things that we do, a lot of things that we think of, is systemic. It's actually here before we even get here. So if we're coming into existence and this stuff is already,
it's already here.
Yeah. So you have to look at it.
It's like political affiliates. Like,
yes.
It's always gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like whether you like shout it or put your like I'm this side, that's who I am. But in reality, it was already there before you were born. But I can also throw you at this one. If you look at every civilization, right? Mm-hmm. Every previous from Egyptians to the Greeks and all, they had a belief system, and I believe, I don't know, maybe you might agree with it, but I believe in our DNA, we're coded to believe in something. Like there's always something, either not God, but like gods or idols or animals. Because there's cultures who put for instance, like the Mayans and Aztecs, they believe in the animals worshiping and everything.
Yes.
So they have this thing in themselves, and that's why I realized, I'm like, okay, so we have this in our nature where we have to believe in something, whether it is not from like the one God, is like, could be whatever it is.
Well, a lot of it is our external world being internalized. So if I see a snake shedding its skin, you know, I might internalize that as, you know, life form being renewed.
Reborn.
Reborn, because the snakes are one and only. So it's how we internalize things. The problem is, I think with a lot of that is believe in yourself first.
Right.
So anything that's true within emanates out. So it's like when you plant a tree. You know, it starts out as a seed. but out of that seed comes,
Big trees.
yeah. So a lot of people
yeah.
don't look inward first. They're too busy looking outward. So when you don't look inward and you look outward, you kind of miss a lot. You know what I mean? There's people that believe in themselves, and they're righteous people. They're great people.
They are great people.
And it's not any religious thing.
No.
It's just that they understand themselves, and understanding yourself is understanding your species. So,
But that's the sad part, is that some cultures don't see that. That's why you have a lot of racism. That's why you have a lot of this like superior look to, like, oh, I'm the better part of this race.
you can call it like it's when you get a cat, a domestication.
Yeah. Ultimately,
human beings are domesticated.
humans are very
domesticated.
we're easily corruptible.
A lot of religious sects and stuff like that. Materialization is it. To the point where they even changed the Bible to accommodate excuse my French, the bullshit.